This is Mod 4 Lesson 26 homework. This covers finding answers for word problems when we are using systems of equations. Now, this first one says, Mr. Leonard ordered red and white balloons for his son's birthday. Let's see if I've got this on a thing I can use just yet. Hold on. Okay. He ordered red and white balloons for his son's birthday. He ordered a total of 60 balloons. There were 10 more red balloons than white ones. How many white balloons did he order? Okay, let's think about our variables here. They want us to show our work and determine how many white balloons he ordered. First off, we're talking about numbers of red and white balloons. So R is going to be equal to the number of red balloons, and W will be equal to the number of white balloons. Now let's see what we can do to write two equations here. I've got a total of 60 balloons. So if I add the number of red balloons to the number of white balloons, I've got a total of 60. There's one equation. The other one is that there are 10 more red balloons than white. So if I'm talking about the number of red balloons, I'd start with the number of white and I'd add 10 to it. Okay? So R is equal to W plus 10. We need to either use substitution or elimination. Does anything say R is equal to or W is equal to? Yes, I've got R is equal to right here. So I can substitute this in place of this R. If I do that, I've now got W plus 10 in place of the R plus W equals 60. This is 1W plus 1W, so 1W plus 1W is 2W. We've collected like terms. Plus 10 is equal to 60. Let's subtract 10 from each side because we're crossing the equal sign here. And when I do that, I've got 2W is equal to 50. Let's divide both sides by 2. And W is equal to 25. Okay. Now, W is the number of white balloons. We found that one. We've shown our work. Let's see. We can answer it by simply saying he ordered 25 white balloons. If you wanted to check yourself, there's 10 more red ones than white. That'd be 25 plus 10 is 35. 35 plus 25 is 60, and that would tell you that you had a total of 60 balloons. Now, let's look at the second question. Oh yeah. A hotel offers single rooms for $90 a night and suites for $150 a night. Okay, so we need to use some variables for that. We're going to need to think our way through that. Single rooms for $90 a night, suites for $150. One night a clerk notes that a total of 24 rooms were sold, but did not write down how many of each type were sold. If the hotel charged a total of $2,520, then how many of the rooms sold were suites? Show your work. So we're looking for the number of suites, right? I'm going to say S is our single rooms. That's the number of singles. And I've got to find another variable for the suites. How about I use the second letter there? The suites is the number of suites. There was a total of 24 rooms sold, so the number of singles plus the number of suites is equal to 24. We know how much each cost. It's $90 for single rooms, so 90 times S plus 150 times U is equal to 2,520. Now, neither of these says S is equal to or U is equal to. So what we're going to do is we're going to use elimination. We're going to eliminate one of these variables. Let's figure out which variable we can eliminate here. In this case, we've got our U's and we've got our S's. I'm looking for the number of suites. So let's eliminate the number of single rooms. To eliminate the number of single rooms, this is a positive 90. There's an understood 1 in front of this. I'm going to multiply all of this by negative 90. Okay? So negative 90 times 1 would give us negative 90s. Okay? Negative 90 times, and there's an understood 1 there, negative 90u is equal to negative 90 times 24. You use your calculator, you come up with negative 2,160. And here we're adding, we've got 90s plus 150u is equal to 2,520. Negative 90s plus positive 90s gives you 0, so you've eliminated the s. Negative 90u plus 150u would give me 60u is equal to, I've got negative 2,160 plus 2,520. Use your calculator. And you wind up with 360. If I divide both sides by 60, then I wind up with u is equal to 6. The number of suites would be equal to 6. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Number 3. A local theater sold tickets to their next performance. Tickets for adults were sold for $18 each. Tickets for children were $10 each. A total of 690 tickets were sold. So let's underline the things that are important. And the total ticket sales was $8,926. Select the equations that form a system of equations that can be used to solve for A, the number of adult tickets, and C, the number of children's tickets. Well, let's see. If we've got a total of 696 tickets, the number of adults plus number of children is equal to 695 tickets, right? So A plus C is equal to 695. The other one is this. Tickets for adults are $18 each. So 18 times A, that's the money you get for 18 tickets sold to adults. And children's tickets are $10 each. So 10 times C will give you the total amount of money you had in the sales, $8,926. 18A plus 10C is $8,926. Okay. Number 4. The Woodson and Baker families went to the Burger Shack for dinner. The Woodsons bought three burger meals and 4 hot dogs for $48. The Bakers bought 6 hamburger meals and 2 hot dogs meals for $60. How much did each meal cost? So we're looking for each meal, okay? I'm going to say B is the burger meal. Now, are we talking about the cost? Yes, we're talking about the cost. So C would be the cost of a burger meal, right? And H would be the cost of a hamburger meal. Okay, so let's see what we got. The Woodsons have 3 burgers plus 4 hot dogs for $48. The bakers had 6 burgers plus 2 hot dogs for $60, okay? We need to get rid of one of these variables. What did they ask us for? The cost of each meal. So I need both of them. Doesn't matter which one I get rid of. Let's look at this. What would be easiest to get rid of? I could multiply the 3 by 6 thing, or look, if I wanted this to be -6, couldn't I multiply everything here by -2? That would give you -6b, right? -6b, distributive property. -2 times 4 is -8h equals -2 times 48 would give you -96 plus 6b plus 2h equals 60. -6b plus 6b gives me 0. That right there cancels each other out, and we have eliminated the b. -8h plus 2h will give you -6h. -96 plus 60 will give you -36. Divide both sides by -6, and the cost of a hamburger meal would be $6. Cost hamburger meal is $6. What's the cost of a burger, of a, this is hot dog, not hamburger, hot dog. The cost of the hot dog meal, well, let's plug it in. 3b plus 4h equals 48. The burger was what? 6. No, is that burger or h? No, that's the hot dog is 6. Sorry about that, guys. The h stood for hot dog. The cost of your hot dog meal was 6. See, h is hot dog. Cost of your hot dog meal was $6. So that would be, we plug that in for our h. 3 times your burger meal plus 4 times your hot dog meal, which is $6, is 48. 3b plus 24 is 48. We subtract 24 from both sides. 3b would be equal to 24. Divide both sides by 3, and your burger meal would be $8, okay? So the cost of your burger meal is $8. Okay? Number 5. Two numbers, x and y, have a sum of 8 and a difference of 14. Write a system of equations that can be used to determine their values, solve the equations, and show your work. Sum means you're adding, difference means you're subtracting. If I call x and y, x plus y is equal to 8. A difference of -14, x minus y equals -14. Okay, neither say x is equal to or y is equal to, so we need to use elimination. We know that all of these have a coefficient of 1 in front of them. 1y plus -1y gives you 0. So this has been eliminated. Y has been eliminated. 1x plus 1x is 2x. 8 plus -14 is -6. Divide both sides by 2, and x is equal to -3. Now to find y. X plus y equals 8. -3 plus y is equal to 8. Let's add 3 to both sides. Y would be equal to 11, okay? And let's see if that makes sense. 11 plus -3 is 8. Yes, it does. Okay, let's try the two of them. The difference is -1 minus, okay. X plus y, if that's equal to 8, let's try it in. Let's see. X, that's negative 3 plus 11. Let's see if that equals to 8. It does. That's 8 is equal to 8. X minus Y, let's see if that equals to negative 14. Okay. Your X is negative 3. Your Y is negative 11. That would give you negative 14. So see, both of those are equal. That even checks your answers. Let's look at number 6. The entrance fee for an amusement park is $15 for children and $25 for adults. On Friday, a total of 220 people pay to enter the amusement park for a total of $4,300 in entrance fees. Write and solve a system of equations that can be used to solve for the number of children. So we want the number of children that visited the park on Friday. C is going to be the number of children. Okay. What other variable do we have here? We've got children coming in and we've got adults. A is going to be equal to our number of adults. We've got a total of 220 people. So that would be adults plus children equals 220. The amount of money we've got to add up to is $4,300. Okay. Adult tickets are $25. So $25 times the number of adult tickets. Children tickets are $15. So $15 times the number of children's tickets gives you $4,300. Okay. We're trying to find the number of children. So we want to get rid of the adults. We want to get rid of the A so we can have the C, right? We know there's an understood 1 in front of these two that's not shown, coefficients of 1. To get rid of the A, I need to multiply everything here by negative 25. That's negative 25A minus 25C equals negative 25 times 220. Put that in your calculator. 220 times negative 25 would give you negative 5,500. Write down the other equation. Remember, we're adding whenever we're using elimination. 12A plus 15C is equal to 4,300. Negative 12A plus negative 25A plus 25A gives you 0A, which means you've eliminated the A variable. Negative 25C plus 15C gives you negative 10C. Negative 5,500 plus 4,300. Okay, put that in your calculator. Would give you negative 1,200. Divide both sides by negative 10. And C is equal to 120. There's 120 students or children who went to the show. Okay, that makes sense because there's a total of 220 people. That would still give you enough room for 100 adults. Now number 7. The basketball team won its last game by making only 2 and 3 point baskets. No 1 point baskets. The players scored a total of 90 points. Okay, so we got 2 and 3 point baskets, total 90 points. Players made 25 more 2 point baskets than 3 point baskets. Write a system of equations that can be used to determine X, the number of 2 point baskets. So X is equal to number of 2 points, and Y, the number of 3 point baskets, right? Okay, so first off, if all the points made, they add up to 90 points, right? Okay, so we've got 2 times the number of 2 point baskets plus 3 times the number of 3-point baskets would give you a total of 90 points. Then we've got the players made 25 more 2-point baskets than 3-point baskets. Okay, so the number of 2-point baskets, X, is going to be equal to 25 more than our 3-point baskets, which is Y. Notice we have X is equal to, so we can substitute this in place of X. We now have 2X, or in place of X, we're putting 2, 25 plus Y, right? No, that was 3Y. Plus 3Y equals 90. 2 times 25 is 50, plus 2Y plus 3Y is equal to 90. Combine like terms, 50 plus 5Y equals 90. Subtract 50 from each side, and you've got 5Y is equal to 40. Divide both sides by 5. And Y would be equal to 40 divided by 5, which is 8, okay? Y is your number of 3-point baskets, right? We need the number of 2-point baskets, don't we? Well, let's see. Let's plug it into either one of these. I've got X is equal to 25 plus Y, okay? X would be equal to 25 plus 8. X would be equal to 33, okay? So I had 33 points, 33 2-point baskets, so 66 points, right? Quick things. We have 8 3 points. 8 times 3 is 24. If you add those together, you're going to get 90. You've checked yourself, okay? Now it says, explain how you determined your system of equations. Well, let's see. This is the total number of points was equal to 2 times the number of 2-point baskets plus 3 times the number of 3-point baskets. And then the other one is that we know we have 25 more 2-point baskets than we have 3-point baskets. Two numbers have a difference of 17 and a sum of 23. So if two numbers have a difference of 17, that means X minus Y equals 17. A sum of 23, that would be X plus Y is equal to 23. Where do I have this? X minus Y is 17. Let's see. X minus Y is 17, X plus Y is 23. There's your answer right there. Susan bought some potted plants. Petunias cost $7 per pot. Begonias cost $8. Susan bought 22 potted plants and spent a total of $163. How many more petunias did Susan buy than begonias? So we're answering a couple of things here. I need to know how many petunias and begonias she got. How about if I say P is equal to the number of petunias and B is equal to the number of begonias? She bought a total of 22 plants. P plus B is equal to 22. Okay, petunias cost $7 a pot. 7 times the number of petunias. Okay, begonias cost $8 a pot. 8 times the number of begonias would be equal to $163. Okay, now we need to get to the number of begonias and the number of petunias, right? Doesn't matter which one of these I get rid of. Well, I'm going to multiply everything here by -7. That means I can get rid of these. There's an understood 1 in front of each of these, so distributive property. negative 7p minus 7b equals negative 7 times 22, negative 154. Okay, then we got plus 7p plus 8b is equal to 163. Negative 7p plus 7p is 0. That's gone. Negative 7b plus 8b was 1b. That's negative 154 plus 163. And that gives us 9. So begonias, she has 9 begonias. Okay, she has a total of 22 potted plants, right? Okay. How many more petunias did she buy than begonias? Let's look and see here. Hold on. That's what I thought. Hold on. We've got petunias plus begonias is 22. 7 times petunias, 8 times begonias, total of 163. Okay. Negative 7, 22 times 7. Let's see. 22 times 7, negative 154. Okay. And we've got, she paid 163. 7p plus 8b is 163. So we got 9 of these, okay? Now, petunias, she's got, let's see, 22 minus 9 would give you that's our number of begonias. Oh, how many more petunias? Okay. 22 minus 9 would give you what? 13, okay? So we've got 9 begonias. We need to figure out how many petunias now. 22 minus 9, it's just 22 total plants. 22 minus 9 would give me 13. Oops, hold on. Would give me 13 of the, petunias. And it says, how many more petunias does she buy than begonias? That would be P minus B. 13 minus 9, which would give you 4. Okay? Now let's look at number 10. The members of a drama club sold tickets to a school play. Each student ticket cost $5. Each adult ticket cost $7. 28 more student tickets were sold than adult tickets. The total amount of tickets sold were 800. Which equation can be used to determine the number of adult tickets sold? So let's look at this. If A is number of adult tickets, and C is the number of children tickets, let's write our equations. Each student ticket costs $5, each adult is $7. 28 more student tickets were sold than adult. Total amount of sales was 800. So if we've got an adult ticket, the adult tickets were 7, so 7A, children's tickets are 5, 5C, okay, and the total amount on the sales was $800. That's our big equation. Now let's look at this. 28 more student tickets were sold than adults, okay? So we're comparing to adults. 28 more students were sold than adults. So the number of student tickets or the number of children's tickets would be 28 plus the number of adults. What we do is we would substitute this in for the C. So we've got, or S as the case may be, 7A plus 5 times 28 plus A equals 800, right? And we're looking for the number of adult tickets, determine the number of adult tickets. So we need to solve for C, don't we? Okay. So what we're looking at here, we just need to rearrange what I've got here because everything that I've got has got 5 in the front. Okay. Oops. I'm trying to get to an answer yet. I was just trying to, well, let's try this. Let's see. All of them's got 5 in the front, so we're going to turn this around. 5A plus 28. See how I rearranged that? Plus 7A equals 800. All I did was rearrange. 5, and we're not looking for S or the C. 5A plus 28 plus 7A equals 800. Your answer is actually this one. Okay. All right. Let's go to our next one, number 11. Joseph's front porch is rectangular. Okay, so let's draw a rectangle. The length is 8 feet more than the width. So if here's our width, our length is going to be 8 feet more than that. So that would be the width plus 8. Length is equal to width plus 8. The perimeter is 52, so we know perimeter is equal to the distance around. You can look at it as 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. In our case, the length is width plus 8, so we can substitute that in. The perimeter is 52 is equal to 2. We plug this in, W plus 8 plus 2W. 52 is equal to 2 times W, which is 2W, 2 times 8, which is 16, plus 2W. 52 is equal to 2W plus 2W is 4W, plus 16, okay? We would subtract 16 from both sides. 4W would be 52 minus 16. Make sure you do that in your calculator. 52 minus 16 would give you 36. So 4W is 36. Divide both sides by 4, and W is equal to 9. Okay? So your width of the porch is 9 feet. Let's go to number 12. Miss Wells bought some bananas for 40 cents per pound and some oranges for 80 cents per pound. Her fruit purchased cost $8 and weighed 11.75 pounds. How many pounds of bananas did she buy? Okay, so we're talking bananas and oranges. Okay, I'm going to call B is going to be the number of pounds of bananas. I'm going to call R because O looks so much like 0. I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up in an equation. The pounds of oranges. So we've got a total weight of 11.75 pounds. So the pounds of bananas plus the pounds of oranges is equal to 11.75. If 40 cents per pound is for bananas, I could put this in. I could say 0.4B or 40B. That's the number of pounds of bananas times 40 cents per pound. Oranges are 80 cents per pound. 0.80 R equals to the total amount she spent, which is what? $8. All right. Now, what are we looking at for pounds of bananas? We want to get rid of the oranges if we can. Let's multiply this, since our coefficients here are 1, let's multiply this by negative 0.8, and then I can get rid of the oranges. Negative 0.8. If I do that distributive property, I've got negative 0.8 B minus 0.8 R, and negative 0.8 times 11.75 gives me negative 10.95. Check and see. No, it gives me negative 0.4. Negative 9.4. Okay. Now let's put this down here. We're adding it to it. 0.40B plus 0.80R equals 8. Now I've got negative 0.80B plus 0.40B gives me negative 0.40B, negative 0.80R plus 0.80R gives us 0. So that eliminates that variable. I got negative 9.4 plus 8, which would give me negative 1.4. Now let's divide both sides by negative 0.40, negative 0.40, and let's see. And I get 3.5 pounds of bananas. Number of pounds of bananas is 3.5, right there. Okay, let's go to 13. Tickets for a carnival cost $8 for children aged 12 and under, $12 for anyone over 12. So we're going to call these adults, and we're going to call these children. The carnival sold a total of 223 tickets and collected $2,156. How many children's tickets were sold? So let's say C is the number of children's tickets. Let's say A is equal to the number of adult tickets. There were a total of 233 tickets sold. So C plus A equals 233. The total amount collected was $2,156. Okay, that's $8 times this number of children, plus that's $12 times the number of adults would be equal to $2,156. Now, we need to find the number of children's tickets, so we need to get rid of the A. To get rid of the A, I'm going to multiply everything here by negative 12, because that would give me a negative 12A. And remember, you're always adding. Distributive property, negative 12C minus 12A is equal to negative 2,700 and negative 2,796. Okay? We got plus 8C plus 12A equals 2,156. Add those together, you've got negative 4C, negative 12A plus 12A gives you 0, which eliminates that variable. So we got negative 2,796 plus 2,156 would give you a negative 640. Divide both sides by -4. And that would give you C, which is 160. There'd be 160 children's tickets sold. Okay, now let's look at number 14. A school organization sells t-shirts for a fundraiser. Youth sizes sell for $10 each, okay? Youth, 10 each. Adult, 15 each. The organization sells a total of 220 shirts for $2,375. How many adult sizes t-shirts did they sell? A is equal to the number of adult t-shirts. Okay. Y is equal to the number of youth t-shirts. So let's write this out. We've got the number of adult ones plus the number of youth would be equal to 220. The total amount of money is $2,375. Adult ones sell for 15 each, so 15 times the number of adults. Youth are 10 each, so 10 times the number of youth would give me $2,375. Okay? Now, we're adding those together. Let's see what we can do here. We need to get rid of which one? We're looking for the number of adult t-shirts. We need to get rid of the youth. Youth down here is 10, so we're going to multiply everything by -10. That's -10A minus 10Y equals to 220 times -10. 220 times 10 will give you -2,200. Okay. We're going to add to that 15A plus 10A, 10Y equals 2,375. Add these two together, and we've got 5A, -10Y plus 10Y gives you 0, which you've eliminated the Y. And the difference here is going to be 1,075. Divide both sides by 5. Okay, let's see. Is 35. The number of adult tickets is equal to 35. Okay? Tickets for the play at a community theater cost $8 for children and $20 for adults. Okay, so let me get over here. $8 for children, $20 for adults. A total of 300 tickets have been sold for $3,900. Okay, how many children's tickets have been sold? So let's say we've got adults. A is the number of adults, number of adult tickets. C is the number of children tickets. A plus C is equal to 300. For children, let's see, 20 for adults, 20A plus 8C is equal to 3,900. Okay, add those two together. If we're dealing with this, let's look and see, what are we looking for? Children's tickets, so we want to get rid of the adult ones. Let's multiply everything here, since this is a 20, by -20, and that'll get rid of the adult ones. -20A minus 20C is equal to -20 times 300. Gives me -6,000. plus 20A plus 8C equals 3,900. Negative 20A plus 20A gives you 0. That eliminates that variable. Negative 20C plus 8C would give you negative 12C. Negative 6,000 plus 3,900 would give you negative 2,100. Divide both sides by negative 12, and the number of children's tickets would be 175. Number 16. The Jones family went to a play and paid $75 for 2 adult tickets and 2 children. The Tucker family went to the same play and paid $86 for 2 adults and 3 children. Enter the price of an adult. A would be equal to the price of an adult ticket, right? C would be equal to the price of a child's ticket. Okay, let's see, we've got the Jones family paid a total of $74. They had 2 adult tickets plus 2 children's tickets, and they paid $74. This other group had 2 adults plus 3 children, and they paid what? $86. Okay. I'm trying to get to the price of an adult ticket, so I want to get rid of the child's ticket. It's not going to be too easy to get rid of a child's ticket. So let's do this. Let's get rid of the adult ticket and plug it back in. If I've got a positive 2 and a positive 2, what if I multiply everything here by negative 1? Negative 2A minus 2C equals negative 74. Plus 2A plus 3C equals 86. Negative 2A plus 2A is 0. Negative 2C plus 3C is 1C. Negative 74 plus 86 is 12. The cost of a child's ticket is $12. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. We want the adult ticket. Let's plug it into one of these. 2 times the adult ticket plus 2 times the child's ticket is 74. The child's ticket is $12. So 2 times 12 equals 74. 2A plus 24 equals 74. Let's subtract 24 from each side. 2A is equal to 50. Divide both sides by 2, and A is equal to 25. Okay? Adult ticket is $25. And then let's get the last one done. Let's see if I can get to 17. The system of linear equations is shown below. Which equation can be used to determine the value of x? Okay. Well, guys, if we look at what we've got here, both of these say y is equal to. So I can substitute this in place of there. 2x plus 1 would be equal to negative 1/4 x plus 3. 2x plus 1 is equal to negative 1/4 x plus 3. There's our answer. Okay. That covers everything for this homework assignment. All right, thanks.